Where am I? I was just on the subway home from work. What the hell is this place? Who brought us onto this ship?
What's happening? Shh, shh. Welcome aboard the Abyss, honored guests. I'm Selena, head maid of the Abyss's main dining room. In this dining room, I attend to every guest, and I hold final authority over service and discipline. To ensure you enjoy a pleasant and complete dinner, you will follow these rules. Anyone who breaks them will no longer be treated as a guest.
Rules? Wait, is this one of those rule-based nightmare worlds everyone talks about? 3 years ago, something beyond explanation invaded the real world. It began choosing ordinary people at random, all across the globe, and dropping them into different rule-bound nightmares. Anyone who clears one can make it home alive, with money, powers, or rewards beyond anything the real world can offer. But people who fail don't even leave a body behind. In here, the rules are everything.
Rule 1. Obey the maids. The dining room staff maintains order. Any instruction maid gives you must be followed immediately. Rule 2. Appreciate what you're given. The main dining room serves one proper meal per day. Once your food arrives, you have 10 minutes to finish every bite. Refusing it, wasting it, or throwing it up will be taken as an insult to the chef. Rule 3. Limited conveniences. The restroom is behind the curtain on the east side. One guest at a time, and no more than 3 minutes inside. Any words that appear on the mirror are not instructions from this dining room. No matter what they say, do not trust them. Rule 4. Keep your area clean. If anything that doesn't belong to you appears near your seat, call a maid immediately. Do not touch it yourself. Rule 5.
What did she just say? We didn't hear Rule 5 at all.
Then what happens if we break it? Rule 6. Do not stare at the sea outside the portholes for too long. If you feel something beneath the watching or watching you, close the curtain at once and ring the service bell on your table exactly once. And finally, Rule 7. After the dinner bell rings for the 3rd time, cover your eyes with your napkin and remain seated in silence. No matter whose voice calls your name, do not remove the napkin until the chandelier comes back on. Those are the rules. Enjoy your meal.
How are we supposed to remember all of that?
Rule 5 is the real problem. We don't even know what it is. How are we supposed to avoid breaking it?
One mistake and we could be dead on the spot. Stay calm. They went out of their way to announce the rules. That means following them should at least give us a chance to survive.
Dinner is now served, honored guests.
How the hell are we supposed to eat that?
Your dinner. Please finish everything within 10 minutes.
If I don't eat, I break the rules. But if I do, God knows what that stuff will turn me into.
No! I can't. I seriously can't do this.
Refusing your meal is an insult to the chef.
Wait! I'll eat it! I'll eat it right now!
Too late.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Regretfully, our guest Emily rejected the chef's gift. Her guest privileges have been revoked. All remaining guests, please continue your meal.
Thank you. Once the food is served, refusing it means instant death. I'm next. What the hell do I do?
Easy. You've got another option.
Who's there?
Pip, your personal system spite. You're the only one who can see or hear me.
A system? My glasses.
They let you see a female monster's threat level and affinity towards you. The higher her affinity, the more likely she is to bend the rules in your favor.
She's S rank?
And right now, she's your #1 target.
Target? What do you mean?
Your ultimate system mission: win over high-ranking monster women and get them pregnant.
Are you out of your mind?
We can deal with the baby part later. First, survive this meal. Beginner skill, monster affinity activated. The first time a female monster notices you, her affinity automatically rises by 10%.
Is 10% enough to keep me alive?
Watch her. Tutorial over. Unless you need me, I won't appear again.
Wait,
But I'll always be watching.
that is not comforting.
Focus. She's noticed you.
%10 affinity. Is that really enough to save my life?
Passive skill Monster Affinity has activated. Target Selena. Initial affinity increased by 10%.
It actually went up. But what good is 10% supposed to do?
Give him the one underneath.
Your dinner. Please enjoy.
Real food? Everyone else got that nightmare sluck and I'm the only one with an actual meal? So that's what 10% affinity gets me. She's already giving me special treatment.
Why is your dinner normal? Why did the head maid go out of her way to help
He didn't even do anything!
Thank you. This looks amazing. A basic thank you did nothing. So affinity isn't going to be that easy to raise.
Initial ability test complete. Active skill Desire Sight unlocked.
Desire sight?
It allows you to see a target's strongest and most deeply holden desire at that moment. Cooldown, 12 hours.
I can see what a monster woman truly wants? Then I'm trying it right now. Desire sight, activate. What? This ice-cold S-rank monster's deepest desire is having a man pinch her cheeks? Seeing it is one thing. Actually touching her is another. One word from her. And the maids can drag me straight through the floor.
Why do you keep staring at me?
If I leave her alone, at least I still have a normal dinner. But desire sight only works once every 12 hours. If I waste this chance, I may not live long enough to get another. Pip showed me what she wants, but she didn't tell me what to do with it. Whether I take the risk is still my call.
Guest, I asked you a question.
Everyone else can only obey the rules and hope for the best. But I need the woman who controls those rules to be on my side.
Screw it!
Did he just touch the head maid's face?
That lunatic has a death wish. Even the other monster maids obey her, and he just put his hands on her.
Liam, get your hand off her! She's going to have you dragged under the floor!
Still alive? Desire sight was telling the truth.
He's not letting go! He's actually pinching her cheek!
He's straight up flirting with an S-rank monster?
He's dead. No question this time.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry. There was a tiny bug on your face. I was only trying to brush it away, but the ship rocked and I accidentally pinched your cheek.
But on a completely sealed nightmare cruise ship?
That excuse is garbage. There's no way she'll buy it.
Does she actually like it, or is she memorizing my scent so she can eat me later?
Be more careful next time.
What?
Thank you for getting it off me.
Wait, did the head maid just blush?
He put his hands on an S-rank monster, lived to tell the tale, and she actually thanked him?
Dude, what the hell did you just do? Do you know some hidden rule the rest of us don't?
It worked. She really does like having her cheeks pinched.
Target Selena. Affinity increased by 10%. Current affinity, 20%.
One cheek pinch raised her affinity by 10%. Everyone else has to memorize every rule and pray they stay out of the monster's way. Me? I can win over the most dangerous one here and get her to bend those rules for me.
We're all players here. We're supposed to help each other out. Can you spare me some of the normal food?
You want normal food? Ask the maids for it yourself.
You want me to ask them?
Yeah, no. I'd still like to get off this ship alive. The rules say I have to finish it in 10 minutes. I don't exactly have a choice. As long as I'm out in 3 minutes, I'll be fine. I just need to get this crap out of my stomach. There's nothing there. What happened in the restroom? Nothing. Some words showed up on the mirror, telling me not to look behind me. And you turned around? Of course I did. Don't try to scare me with this nonsense. He broke Rule 3. The corruption's already spreading through his body.
What can I get for you?
A mask, a pencil, and a few sheets of paper, please.
One moment.
What's he doing with paper and a pencil? Writing his will, maybe? The corruption's getting worse. I need Selena looking this way before he completely loses control.
Honored guests, the Abyss will now provide a little entertainment. Anyone who loses will receive the appropriate punishment. Round 1, a test of logic.
Of all times to start a game, Diego's barely holding together, and I can't stop drawing now.
I'll give you a riddle. You have 30 seconds to raise your hand and answer. Get it right, and you'll receive a punishment waiver card. Answer incorrectly, or let the time run out, and I'll choose one guest at random to be punished.
30 seconds, and a wrong answer gets you punished? That's way too risky.
But a right answer cancels one punishment. That's basically an extra life. First question. You have 3 pills and may take one every 30 minutes. How long will it take to finish all 3? Your time starts now.
One every half hour, 3 pills total? Isn't that obvious? 3 half hours. An hour and a half. No, it can't be that simple.
Incorrect.
Wait, let me try again.
The correct answer is 1 hour.
Now I get it.
Mr. Oliver, it's time to accept your punishment.
No, I only got one question wrong. Stay away from me!
Enjoy your meal.
The ship itself is alive. It feeds on anyone who breaks the rules. Selena, could you come over here for a second? I made this for you.
I didn't know you could draw. It's good. Selena's affinity increased by 10%, current affinity 30%.
It worked. If I keep raising her affinity, she won't leave me sitting next to something dangerous.
You. Trade seats with Liam.
No! I'm not sitting next to that thing!
A maiden's order must be obeyed immediately. Are you planning to break Rule 1?
I'm moving. Right now. Just as I thought. The higher her affinity gets, the more she'll pull me away from danger on her own.
Final question. Name the act that keeps you safe when obeyed, kills you when broken, is welcomed in others, and feared in yourself.
What the maids want most is for someone to slip up. Breaking the rules.
Correct. Selena's affinity increased by 5%, current affinity 35%. Your reward, 1 punishment waivo card.
Thank you.
Now for round 2, an execution vote. You have 3 minutes to write the name of the guest you believe should be executed on the back of your boarding card. Whoever receives the most votes will be removed from the abyss. No abstaining, and no writing for anyone else. Breaking either rule means you have willingly surrendered your right to survive.
He got a punishment waiver, and the head maid keeps protecting him. Keeping him around only hurts the rest of us. Then we get rid of the biggest threat first.
Voting is closed. Liam Frost and Diego are tied for the most votes, with 4 each.
They're tied for first. The rules never said only one person could be executed, so they should both be thrown off the ship.
He's right. The vote has to be honored.
Get rid of both of them.
I just got this card, and I already have to use it. Even if it blocks one punishment, I might not survive the stages after this.
You're awfully eager.
I'm only asking the crew to follow its own rules.
And the rules clearly forbid writing another guest's vote. You wrote Liam's name on Jerry's card. That vote is void, and you have broken the rules.
I didn't. Jerry can tell you he wrote it himself. Jerry, say something!
The rules stand above all else. They are not open to argument. The invalid vote has been removed. Liam has 3 votes. Diego has 4. Diego received the most.
No! I can still recover! Don't feed me to this ship!
Shogless, servant of the deep. Take this rule breaker away.
Something that horrifying lives beneath us. Affinity really can keep me alive. I have to keep earning Selena's trust.
Entertainment is over. Rest time begins now. Remember Rule 7. Good night, everyone.
That was the 3rd dinner bell. I need to cover my eyes now. Where's my napkin? It was right here. Come on. I know I left it here.
Cover your eyes. Whatever you hear, do not take it off.
Thank you.
Open your eyes. Look at me. Let the water carry us together to the kingdom beneath the sea.
What is that thing? It's getting closer.
You saw me.
Help me!
The maids haven't announced the end of rest time. The danger isn't over. Don't look. Don't move. Eyes shut. Keep breathing. Wait for the lights.
Good morning. It is now 7 o'clock. You may remove your napkins and move about freely. Allow me to open the curtain for you.
Her affinity still isn't high enough. Every stage from here will be worse, so I can't waste a single chance. What did he just do?
Did he seriously grope one of the monster maids?
That has to get him killed this time, right?
This skill and that affinity score better work.
Selena's affinity increased by 5%. Current affinity, 40%.
I called it. She doesn't hate direct contact.
That actually worked?
She didn't punish him. She looks embarrassed.
I have no idea what game he's playing anymore.
Desire sight is off cooldown. You can use it again.
Perfect. Let's see what she wants most right now. Desire sight. Activate. She wants someone to box her in against a wall. But I need the right moment.
Attention guests. The Abyss has entered calm waters. You may move freely within the lower main dining area. The restroom is now open. Please wait your turn.
Nobody's watching the service area. This is my chance.
You? Guests aren't allowed back here.
If Pip's vision was right, this should give her affinity a major boost. One wrong move and she could throw me out on the spot. But I'm already committed.
Selena's affinity increased by 15%. Current affinity, 55%.
Got it. 15 points in one shot. Desire sight really does show what they truly want. Sorry, Selena. Your neck scarf looked loose. I was only trying to tell you and I got a little too close.
It's fine. Thank you for telling me.
55%. If I can keep this up, I'll have one more layer of protection on this ship. Sorry, I didn't see you. Wait, what happened to all of you? They must have used the restroom during free time, and every one of them looked at the message on the mirror. Victor, did you turn around in the restroom? I only looked once. One time, I swear, there was nothing behind me. So I figured the message was just trying to scare me. Don't panic. Tell me exactly what you're feeling right now.
I feel heavier by the second, like someone's clinging to my back. I'm breathing cold air down my neck.
Whatever it is, it followed him out.
Am I corrupted? I'm too young to die in this place. I just became a father. My baby was just born. I have to get home. Why me? I never should have been picked for this.
Everybody calm down. If a rule caused the corruption, there has to be a way to contain it. Check the area around your seats. Don't miss anything that wasn't there before. Don't move. Look by your feet.
Where did those come from? They were not there when I sat down.
Hidden Rule 5 has been triggered. If any red item that does not belong to a guest appears within that guest's seating area, do not touch it. Notify a maid immediately.
You heard that. Don't touch them. I'm calling a maid.
Wait, they appeared right after I got corrupted. That can't be a coincidence. Maybe they're the cure. The rule couldn't be clearer. Touching them will only make things worse. Don't do anything stupid, and don't gamble your life against the rules.
I'm already dying! Look at them. They're bright red, totally out of place. Maybe they're meant to suppress whatever's attached to me. They didn't show up for no reason. They have to do something. I need to try them. Give them to me!
Damn it. He touched them anyway. Too late to stop him now. I need to see exactly what those shoes do.
See? They didn't attack me. The thing on my back is gone. It's really gone.
The red item is actually clearing the corruption?
I knew I was right. This isn't a curse, it's a lifeline. Rule 5 was meant to fool us, and I saw right through it. The green mist really is gone.
Then do red objects cancel the corruption?
Check your seats. Maybe there's something red near each of us that can save us.
No. If the rules deliberately gave us the wrong answer, then the rules would mean nothing.
Wait! Nobody touch anything! Look at him! What's happening? I can't stop! Make it stop! I don't want to dance! Help me!
What's that red mist around him? It wasn't there a second ago.
The shoes are controlling him. The more mist there is, the faster he moves. Help me! Get these damn shoes off!
It was never a cure. And the rules weren't lying.
It cleared one symptom just long enough to lower our guard. then started taking control of his body.
So Rule 5 was real. We cannot touch anything red.
A few seconds ago, he thought he was saved. But the rules cannot be defied.
Everyone, check under your seats and through your bags. Move slowly. The second you spot anything red, stop. Do not touch it.
There's a red napkin over here. It definitely wasn't there before.
There's a red knife under my seat. That thing just appeared. I've got a red hair clip. Good thing I saw it before I reached down. If you find a red object, ring the service bell and let a maid handle it. Nobody improvises.
Bag every red item and remove it. As for the one in the aisle, he's too large for the trash bin. Just make sure he isn't blocking the way. Understood.
Could you maybe not put him right above my head?
Of course. You can hold him in your lap instead.
Never mind. The storage compartment is perfect. He looks very comfortable up there. Careful, don't hit the corner of the table.
Sorry, I didn't realize you could balance that well. I thought you were about to fall.
It's all right. I know you meant well. Selena's affinity increased by 10%. Current affinity, 65%.
Sometimes you really do have to act first. Think too long, and the moment's gone.
Their corruption is still getting worse. If we wait any longer, all 4 of them could lose control at once.
Then we deal with them now. If they launch at us, everyone left in here could get infected.
We take them out while they can still be restrained.
Killing them ourselves won't solve anything. Their bodies would still be in the dining room, and the corruption could keep spreading.
And we don't even know if they're still human. What makes us think a normal weapon would kill them?
Wait, the restroom. I know how to make the Abyss deal with them for us. I knew you already had something.
You walked straight up to Selena. 4 corrupted players shouldn't be what stops you.
Save the praise. Liam, what's the plan?
We don't attack them. We let the rules do it. Rule 3 says only one person may enter the restroom at a time, and no one can stay longer than 3 minutes.
So if we lock all 4 of them inside together, they'll all be breaking the rule.
Exactly. Once 3 minutes are up, the Abyss will eliminate every violator in there.
Cold, but solid. Let's do it.
We don't have enough people yet. Grab a few more. 2 people per target, and don't give them a chance to fight back.
I'm in.
Me too. I can't keep hiding behind everyone else.
I'll do the lifting. I'll pair with Bruce.
Get inside. You don't get to hurt anyone else.
Watch it! The one inside is charging the door again! Damn! Thor got bitten! Careful! They're still getting stronger! We can't hold them! These things are too strong! We're out of time. Mike Sato, get clear. I'm shutting the door!
Not yet! The last one is still out here!
That's all of them. It's not over! They're stronger again! Everybody on the door, now!
10 seconds! Hold it! 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1!
The source is gone. Your plan saved everyone in this room. It wasn't just me. If even one person had let go, that door would have come down.
Aaron, that move was insane. A bunch of grown men couldn't hold that thing, and you dropped it in one shot.
We just weren't ready for it to get stronger that fast.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have looked so useless. Enough. We made it through. Everybody pulled their weight, so nobody needs to fight over credit.
Attention, honored guests. A hidden rule is now officially in effect. You have 12 hours to identify and break it. If the rule remains unsolved when time expires, every guest in the main dining room will be eliminated.
12 hours? And you're giving us nothing to go on?
Not even one clue? How are we supposed to know where to start?
12 hours sounds like plenty, but one wrong lead, and every one of us dies.
Stay calm. Panic only burns time. Liam, what are you thinking?
If it's a hidden rule, it still has to leave evidence. From now on, watch for any change in the dining room.
Anything out of place could be a clue.
Bruce, can you hear me? Somebody help me over here. Looks like a seizure. Roll him onto his side. Don't force his limbs and keep his head from hitting the floor. Call a maid. We need medical help.
What happened?
He collapsed and started convulsing. We need help.
He's stable. Put him back in his seat and fasten the belt.
Hold on! What a nuisance.
Wait, could you put him somewhere else? He's right next to me. Forget I said anything. This spot is great, really.
What is that? How can there be an island out here?
We're miles from shore. An island covered in lights doesn't just appear out of nowhere. And those women, how are they standing on the water? Maybe they really can get us off this ship.
Director, something's wrong. Liam and the other players entered the same hallucination at the exact same time.
Rule 6. They stared out the windows too long. The island and those women are bait. They're pulling the players' minds out of their bodies. They've already violated Rule 6. If this continues, they won't just stay trapped. The hidden rule countdown will run out too. The Abyss is past the halfway point of its route. We cannot lose the entire team now.
We've already paid too high a price in the last few trials. Liam is our best chance at a clear. We can't lose him to a cheap lure like this.
Based on the current data, his odds of clearing are close to 80%. We need to get a warning to him. I can send one through.
What is that?
A boundary waiver card. It was my reward from the last trial I cleared. For a short time, it can bypass the barrier between the real world and the dreamlands and deliver one brief message. That card could save your own life someday. Are you sure? Keeping it may save me next time. Using it now could save everyone on that ship. All right. Owen, lock onto Liam's field of view and send him the Rule 6 warning.
Copy that. Establishing the link now.
Come ashore. There are no rules here, no death. Stay with us, and you'll be happy forever.
They're waving at me. Maybe someone really is waiting for me out there.
Take me with you. I don't want to be on this ship anymore.
Once we reach them, we can go home. Rule 6, don't stare at the sea. Everybody look away, close the curtains, and ring the service bell once. Why did you hit me?
Because you were about to smash your face into the port wall. All of us were under their control.
Good thing you snapped us out of it. We would have kept staring until we walked straight into the ocean.
No! Look outside!
Oh my God, those weren't women at all. They were deep ones wearing human faces. That's what they really look like. Once we're completely out of it, we'll walk into the sea on our own and become their food. Stop looking! Close your eyes! Seal every curtain and ring the service bell once! At least nobody died this time. But we still have no clue what the hidden rule is. And we've already burned a lot of time. Thorn, where are you going? Stop him! He was bitten while we moved the corrupted players. The infection never cleared.
No! Grab me!
Help! I don't want to fall into the ocean! I can't breathe. I can't move my hands or feet. Is this really the end? What just happened? Why couldn't I breathe?
You jolted awake drenched in sweat. Are you feeling sick?
I'm fine. The ship must have rocked too hard. My heart's just racing.
Good. We still haven't found the hidden rule, and the countdown haven't stopped. I'm completely out of ideas.
No. Selena said 12 hours when she announced it. How did we lose more than an hour already?
Why did the timer drop that much? Did we all fall asleep?
Now that you mention it, I thought only a few minutes passed, but it feels like a whole chunk of time is missing from my head.
Same here. I remember Selena announcing the hidden rule, and then everything after that feels like someone cut it out.
Could the ship have pumped out some kind of sleeping gas? Maybe it knocked all of us out?
Or the dreamlands distorted our sense of time. Nothing would surprise me in this place. Why does all of this feel like I've seen it before?
Bruce, can you hear me? Everybody back up and give him room to breathe.
Roll him onto his side. Don't pin down his arms or legs, and keep his head off the floor.
Aaron, call a maid. This is beyond us.
What happened?
He collapsed and started convulsing. We need medical assistance. This isn't just deja vu.
Next, she'll inject his left arm. You then tell us to put him back in his seat.
He's stable. Return him to his seat and fasten the belt.
She didn't put it back. Next, they're gonna drop Victor beside Jerry. Could you put him somewhere else? Never mind. This is fine. I have absolutely no complaints. Everybody close your eyes! Don't look outside! The island and the people on the water are siren illusions!
How did you know what was about to appear?
Because it already happened once. We didn't forget a stretch of time. We were sent back to the same starting point.
Stop hitting me, I'm awake!
Then keep your eyes shut. You were about to press your face against the glass.
If everything is repeating, Thorn will head for the emergency hatch next.
Stop him! Don't let him get near that hatch! Thorn, let go! Do you even know what you're doing? We lost more than another hour. Every time the hatch opens, we all die and reset, but the countdown keeps running.
I remember pieces too. Black water, the hatch, and something in the sea grabbing me. Did we really go through all that already?
This isn't a normal dream. People don't wake up remembering the exact same nightmare.
So we're trapped in one stretch of time, and every failure sends us back to the beginning?
Right. Thorn opening the hatch triggers the reset, but each loop wipes most of our memory. So we need a clue the reset can't erase.
First, write down every event and its exact time. When the next loop starts, we'll know where to intervene. And of course, we can't write anything right now. She wasn't wearing that before. A spiral returning to its center. She's telling me everything keeps circling back.
Your new earrings look great. The spiral design really suits you.
Thank you. Did you call me over because you need something?
A pen that actually writes. As fast as you can.
One moment. Selena's affinity increased by 3%. Current affinity, 68%.
68%. She won't turn on me over a little contact anymore. But breaking the loop comes first.
I appreciate it.
Selena's affinity increased by 5%. Current affinity, 73%.
That touch wasn't random. Paper resets with the cabin, but maybe my body doesn't fully rewind. She's telling me to write the message on my skin.
Bruce is seizing again! Give him space!
9:13:42, Bruce collapses. Ava injects him with a black serum. 8:55:17, Victor falls and is placed beside Jerry. 8:41:03, the siren illusion appears. Closing our eyes beforehand stops it. It's Thorn. Every loop begins again, only after he opens the hatch.
No. Any paper on the ship resets before the loop starts. No.
My memory was wiped, but the writing on my skin stayed. As long as I see the notes, I can piece everything back together.
What's wrong? You look terrible.
Look at this first, don't say anything.
Thorn opens the hatch? When did you write this?
In the last loop. We're trapped in a time loop. Every time Thorn opens that hatch, the Black Sea floods in. Everyone dies. And we wake up back here.
But the countdown doesn't reset, does it?
No. Every failure costs us more than an hour. A few more bad attempts and the entire 12 hours will be gone.
Then tell me what you need me to do.
Get Satu and Aaron. Too few of us can't restrain him. Too many will tip him off. Rule 3 eliminates people who enter the restroom together. We restrain Thorn before he gets up, lock him inside, and hold the door for 3 minutes.
As long as the corruption hasn't fully taken him, I can lock down his arms first.
Mike and I take his legs. Liam guards the door.
Move fast. Don't let him touch the hatch. Go. Thorn, come here a second. We found a lead on the hidden rule and need you to confirm something.
He knows! Pin him down before the corruption fully erupts!
He's already stronger than any human!
We're out of time! Leave a record of why we failed! Thorn will go berserk. Don't force it. Use the rules. We tried brute force, and it fell apart almost immediately.
If we can't drag him to the restroom in time, why not just kill him? That's still better than waiting for him to open the hatch.
We can't even get close once he changes. Attacking him only triggers the corruption sooner. The note on my palm is clear. We have to use a rule, not overpower him.
Then what are we supposed to do? Fail over and over until the clock runs out? And the abyss wipes us all? Don't bury us yet.
If Liam wrote, "Use the rules," then the last version of us already found the right direction.
A direction isn't a plan. Once Thorn erupts, even Aaron can't stop him. I know which rule we use.
The restroom again?
Not Rule 3. Rule 5. Rule 5 only curses whoever touches a red object. We all saw what happened.
When Victor put on those shoes, he lost control of his body.
That's exactly why it can work. The corruption is strengthening Thorn's body, so we let a different rule take control of it.
Use the red curse to suppress the black corruption. Once the rule controls his body, he can't reach the hatch.
It works in theory. How do we make him touch something red willingly?
First, we find something small, easy to move, and subtle enough that he won't notice right away. The rule targets guests. Thorn still has his player band, even while corrupted, so Rule 5 has to work on him.
The moment a red object touches his skin, the curse should pin down the corruption. That's a lot safer than trying to drag him anywhere.
Finally, a plan with a chance. Liam, you think fast. Don't celebrate yet. Without the right red object, we still can't execute it.
Found one. A red lipstick.
Small enough, and it leaves a mark. But whoever picks it up may get cursed first.
Don't look at me. We all saw what those red shoes did to Victor. Touching that lapstick is basically volunteering to test the rule with your life.
I'm out too. I don't want to find the answer and immediately become the next Victor.
We all want to live.
But we can't exactly vote for someone to die for us.
I'll take it. Are you sure? If you're wrong, you may not even get a chance to put it down.
Hold on. We haven't reached the point where someone has to sacrifice themselves.
Don't start writing my eulogy. I'm not volunteering to die. The maids never touch red objects directly. I found these isolation gloves in an emergency repair locker. They're made from the same material as the maids' collection bags.
So as long as the red object never touches skin, the curse has no host.
It's worth testing. I'll put on one glove and tap the casing with a fingertip. If red mist appears anywhere on my arm, I drop it immediately.
You already worked out the test procedure?
I've done undercover work. With an unknown object, you isolate it first, observe it second, and only then decide whether to use it. That's basic protocol.
So you weren't being reckless. I honestly thought you were about to trade your life for ours.
I'm willing to take a risk. That doesn't mean I'm interested in dying for nothing.
We can test it. But the second you see red mist, stop.
Your safety comes first.
The isolation works. As long as it never touches bare skin, the curse doesn't transfer.
Getting him to come to me is safer than trying to pin him down. I'll draw his attention. Once the curse hits, the rest of you block the hatch. I'm sorry. I can't take this much longer. Every minute on this ship feels like one step closer to dying. Can you tell me we're getting out alive? I don't care if you have to lie.
What did you do to me?
I let the rules hold you down for us. Don't touch me. You can't even control your own body right now.
The countdown stopped. The loop is really over. So the hidden rule was that no one carrying a second corruption could be allowed to open the hatch.
You did it! I was barely even breathing back there.
Not just Aaron. We needed people to find the red object, test the isolation material, and keep eyes on Thorn.
Miss any one of those steps and this fails.
Congratulations. You identified the trigger of the Abyssmian loop and prevented him from opening the hatch again. The hidden rule has been cleared. The crew has prepared a reward for the survivors. The food is safe and may be eaten normally.
The loop is over, and the food is actually edible? Am I still hallucinating? If that hurt, you're awake. Eat. The next rule isn't going to wait for us to recover.
The red item is here. Neither the casing nor the used lip film touched bare skin.
Properly handled. That shade of red suits you. Though next time I suggest you not use a curse as makeup.
I'll remember that. This time, at least it saved the whole cabin.
To finally making it through this round, and to nobody opening another hatch next time. Cheers.
To everyone still sitting at this table.
Cheers.
Honored guests, every long voyage needs a little entertainment. Tonight's activity is a game humans know very well. Truth or dare. Anyone selected must participate. Refusal, stalking, or deliberately giving a half-hearted answer will be treated as surrendering your right to survive.
I knew the Abyss wasn't feeding us for free.
Ready? The game begins now. Round 1 is truth. I will select guests at random and ask each of them 3 questions. The chosen guest must answer honestly. A lie, silence, or deliberate evasion will count as a violation. Anyone who passes all 3 questions will receive a bottle of deep sleep elixir. Once taken, it grants 8 hours of deep sleep under the ship's protection. Anyone who fails will be dealt with by the Abyss itself.
So we just answer questions? That still sounds easier than a time loop.
You'll soon learn that telling the truth is not always easy.
Don't stop on me. Keep moving. Please, just keep moving.
The rule keeps stressing truth. She won't ask for names and ages. She'll force people to admit what they can barely admit to themselves.
Mr. Bruce, representing France, congratulations. You are tonight's first participant. First question. Since boarding the ship, have you ever cursed at any of the maidens in your head?
If I say no, I'm lying. But if I admit I called these monsters names, will they turn on me right here?
Mr. Bruce, you have been silent for 10 seconds. If you do not answer, I will treat that as a voluntary surrender.
Yes. When I was scared, I cursed all of you. I blame the ship, too.
Honest. Second question. Do you believe last night's vote and execution were completely fair?
That's the real trap. Say it wasn't fair, and he openly challenges Selena. Say it was, and he denies what he saw with his own eyes.
There's no safe answer to that.
There is an answer. The price of telling it may just be higher than the price of lying.
I think it was fair. The maids were only following the rules.
A lie. You watched the vote being manipulated, and you have believed ever since that the crew favored Liam.
Wait, I can explain.
You knew the truth. You simply believed telling it would put you in greater danger.
It was one wrong answer. Give me another chance. I swear the next one will be honest.
The rule was clear before the questions began. You did not make a mistake. You chose to lie.
Bruce.
The first participant has failed. Selecting the second now.
Why me?
Mr. Sato, representing Sakura, please answer your first question. Since boarding, have you felt more fear towards us or more disgust?
Fear. I'm afraid of you, and I'm afraid of the ship. I don't like admitting it, but it's true.
Honest. If the death of any guest beside you could guarantee your safe arrival at the end, would you accept that trade?
This isn't a logic puzzle. She's forcing Sato to expose the real limit of what he'd do to survive.
Yes. Everyone here came to survive. If it truly came down to one life or another, I choose my own.
We just fought beside him to stop Thorn. And now he'd trade any one of us to save himself.
Wanting to live isn't wrong. Treating everyone else like a price you can pay whenever you need to is something else. Honest. Now for the final question. You have admitted you would sacrifice anyone. Do you still believe you deserve to reach the end more than the people you would abandon?
If I say yes, I admit I'm selfish. If I say no, I give up my right to live with my own mouth. She left me nowhere to go.
Answer her. Silence counts as a violation too.
Time. Silence is the same as refusing to answer.
No, I haven't decided yet. Give me a few more seconds. I can answer.
You already made your choice. Disaster notice. Sakuren player Sato has failed the game. His country will now receive the corresponding penalty. Effective immediately, the emergency tide level across every coastal city in Sakura will permanently rise by 2 meters.
One person's failure really can punish an entire country.
That's why we can't think only about the person in this chair. Every choice we make has countless people standing behind it.
Truth, round 3. The next participant will now be selected.
I knew she'd pick you sooner or later.
Watch yourself. She treats you differently, but the rules won't.
Selena's affinity is already at 73%. As long as I don't lie, she won't deliberately get me killed, but her questions will be far more personal.
Mr. Liam Frost, it is your turn. First question. Are you afraid of me?
Yes. One word from you and this ship could swallow me whole. Of course I'm afraid. But I'm more drawn to you than I am afraid of you. If you were anyone else, I'd stay as far away as possible. With you, I keep wanting to step closer.
True.
Selena's affinity increased by 5%. Current affinity, 78%.
He turned a life or death interrogation into a date.
At least he's telling the truth.
Second question. When you approached me, gave me that drawing, and said those flattering things, were you trying to use me to stay alive?
Yes. The first time I realized your affinity could protect me, I knew I needed you on my side.
So you admit you've been manipulating me?
I admit I want to survive. But I never plan to take your protection and walk away from you. I want to reach the end alive, and I want to build a real family with you. Not use you as a tool to clear the game. Make you part of my life.
Selena's affinity increased by 5%. Current affinity, 83%.
He wants to start a family with these monsters?
Shameless. This is truth or dare, not an open mating display.
You asked why I came close to you. I can only give you the real answer.
Final question. If the reward for clearing this trial were the power of the Deepborn, but the price was permanently giving up a purely human identity, would you accept it?
That's not some casual yes or no question. Give up being human, and you may never return to your old life.
I would. My identity tells me where I came from. It shouldn't decide who I'm allowed to share my life with. As long as I keep my freedom to choose and can protect the people I care about, I can accept being human
or becoming one of the Deepborn.
Judgment, sincere. You have passed all 3 questions.
Selena's affinity increased by 5%. Current affinity, 88%.
Your reward, deep sleep elixir. Drink it, and the nighttime rules cannot affect you for 8 hours.
Thank you. If I drink it, I can sleep safely until the next round. But Dare is still coming, and that could be another chance to raise her affinity. I still have a punishment waiver card. I've come this far. I can't play it safe now.
Are you sure you do not wish to use it now?
I'll hold on to it. I want to see what the next round has in store.
The truth round is over. Liam was the only guest to complete all 3 questions tonight.
At least somebody proved the game isn't an automatic death sentence.
Don't relax yet. Dare comes next. I will choose one guest at random. The selected guest must draw a task card and complete every part of it within the time limit. Refusing, deliberately lowering the standard, or running out of time will count as failure. Success earns the same reward, 1 bottle of deep sleep elixir. With truth, you can at least control what comes out of your mouth. With Dare, we're completely at the mercy of whatever this ship wants us to do.
An unknown task is worse than an open question. None of us knows what those cards might make us touch.
Nax, representing Greece, is the first Dare participant.
Why does it have to be random? I can't even see what's written on the cards.
That's why it's called a Dare. Choose. Your task, keep bouncing this black ball while singing, dancing, and freestyling a rap. Performance time, 90 seconds. You may not stop singing. You must complete at least 3 different dance moves, and the ball must keep bouncing.
I can't do any of that!
Whether you can is irrelevant to the rules. The countdown begins now. Draw a card.
Can you at least tell me what the worst possible task is?
No.
Well, that was refreshingly direct.
You have 90 seconds. Don't misunderstand. I did not choose that time limit.
90 seconds is simply how long the Abyss is willing to keep watching you. If it decides your performance no longer has value, it will erase you from the game.
So the ship can get bored?
Whether it is bored is not the important part. What matters is what it does when it gets bored. Keep singing, complete 3 different dance moves, and do not stop bouncing the ball.
I can't dance, and I definitely can't rap.
Your talent has no effect on the Abyss's judgment.
This thing bites too?
As long as you keep it moving, it usually doesn't.
Usually?
Begin.
Your lip is all you know.
I'm stuck on a ship that wants to eat me, with a whole crowd waiting to watch me bomb.
You've got a rhythm. Keep going.
Don't stop! 42 seconds left! Can't sing, can't dance, but I am not dying tonight.
Abyssical audience response detected. Expectation level increased from 47 to 69.
Task complete.
Never thought staying alive would require stage presence.
You stayed alive. That's what matters.
Next participant, Aaron.
Drink something while doing a handstand?
Remain inverted and finish the drink. You may not spill more than 1/3 of it.
How is she supposed to get the cup to her mouth?
That is for the participant to solve.
It's crawling into her mouth by itself.
Somehow that's worse than drinking it.
You haven't spilled a third yet. Hold steady.
Complete.
What exactly was that?
You're better off not asking.
Knew it. She's clearly not going easy on you tonight.
Draw a card. Your task is to make the designated maid feel affection and anger toward you at the same time. Within 3 minutes.
Which maid is designated?
Do you really have to ask?
The timer starts now.
You rigged the draw so that card would pick me.
Do you have proof?
No. But whenever you're hiding something, your right hand goes straight to your earring.
He got you.
You're a little impressed with me right now, aren't you?
I'm deciding how much longer your smug little act can last.
Abystal audience expectation increased from 62 to 71.
You know the ship is mutating, and you're still standing here running the game. Everyone else sees you enforcing the rules. I see you buying time for the people in this room.
Target affinity is fluctuating. Current affinity 91%.
It's working.
You've managed the affection part. Unfortunately, you still haven't made me angry. Let go.
And if I don't?
Target anger is rising.
You had better know exactly what you're doing.
I do.
Do you think a task card gives you permission to do anything you please?
The result says my read was right.
She's definitely angry.
Way more than a little.
Target affinity increased. Target anger has reached the required threshold. Task complete.
The task is over.
The rule ending does not mean this is over. The maid hosting the game may not execute a participant after the game ends. I wasn't planning to execute him. I was only going to knock some sense into him. Selena's affinity increased by 10%. Current affinity 98%.
2% to go.
Your reward.
Should I drink it now?
There's no rush. Tonight's game isn't truly over yet.
Can I trade my reward for a bottle of medicine?
What kind of medicine?
Something that'll keep me asleep until the game is over.
She wants to sleep through every task that comes next.
The rules won't let her get away that easily.
You may.
Really?
Of course.
Temporary rule update. From this moment on, anyone who makes a request of a maid must answer one question. The answer may be true or false. But after answering, the person who made the request will be forced to relive the lie they most wish to forget.
What kind of choice is that?
The rule doesn't say we have to tell the truth.
Truth or lie isn't the point.
The point is who can still think clearly after the memory ends.
The question is simple. Who was the last person you deceived before boarding the abyss?
No one. I've never lied to anyone.
You will leave?
No.
Turn it off! Make it stop!
She wasn't telling the truth about never lying.
She's been lying about who she is.
The memory of the lie has begun to take physical form.
I don't want the medicine anymore!
Your request has already been accepted. You must complete the exchange.
Is it over?
Didn't you say you'd never lied to anyone?
Help me!
Don't try to overpower it! Then what are you gonna do? It came out of the lie. If she admits the lie, the memory won't have anything left to cling to.
Who did you lie to?
I can't say.
If you don't, that thing inside you is going to take your place.
I lied to my sister! I stole her identity and told everyone she was dead!
Answer complete. This time there are no additional conditions.
Is this supposed to be a makeup meal?
Don't touch it.
Everyone is free to eat.
She said we can eat, not that we have to.
And she never said the food was real.
Each guest may choose one dish. Once chosen, you must answer the question asked by the food.
The food asks questions now?
Many things on this ship can speak.
Where do you want to go most right now?
The bridge.
Unknown life rule fluctuation detected. Converting result into data the host can understand. Notice, Pip cannot create or alter rules. Pip can only identify and translate their results. Translation complete. The current answer is truthful.
So missions, affinity, and rewards are just labels Pip gives these forces so I can understand them. What is actually happening may be far more complicated than a number on a screen.
No, that's not my answer. The place I want to go most is the public restroom.
Lie detected. Lie recall will begin shortly. Why didn't he follow me just now? He's only 2% away. Does he honestly not know what to do?
So you were waiting for me this whole time?
If you dare say that out loud, I'll make sure you never speak again.
Aren't you the one who doesn't want me to say it out loud?
That's why I brought you somewhere private.
And how exactly were you planning to shut me up?
Liam, you always think you can read everyone. But have you ever considered that once you see certain things, you become responsible for them? The abyss can see a person's deepest fear. It can predict what they will do to survive. Some sacrifice their companions. Some drop to their knees and beg. Others willingly hand themselves over to it. But it has never been able to read you.
Because I'm smarter than everyone else?
Because even when you're terrified, you keep choosing the exact opposite of what your fear tells you to do. I wanted to know whether the ship couldn't understand you, or whether you don't understand yourself either.
I don't need to understand every part of myself. I only need to know what I should do right now.
And what should you do right now?
Take responsibility.
You don't even know whether you'll leave the ship alive.
Then we'll make it through tonight first.
You have one last chance.
I know. Every time you want me closer, you touch that earring.
Not this time. Selena's affinity has reached 100%. A stable link has formed between the target's emotions, the host, and her life rule structure. Bloodline Genesis mode unlocked.
All surviving players must return to the public cabin immediately. The final group game is about to begin.
Final group game. Story chain. Each person must add a logical continuation to the story told by the previous player. Pausing for more than 10 seconds, repeating existing information, or making the story impossible to continue will result in elimination.
People can die from telling a story now?
This ship has no patience for boring people.
Once upon a time, there was a ship that could never reach shore.
Every morning, the passengers woke to find one person missing.
Then they discovered...
6 seconds remaining.
They discovered that the missing people weren't actually missing!
That contradicts the established story.
Wait, I can fix it!
2 seconds.
They were only... I can keep going! Give me one more chance!
A story cannot be rewound.
Keep going.
In the end, they realized the drawings on the walls were not left by the dead. They were endings the ship had written in advance.
The guests burned the drawings.
They had to find whoever drew them.
The drawer was the ship itself.
The passengers did not kill the ship. They simply taught it that the ending did not have to be written by it alone. Game complete. After drinking this, you will enter your final rest period.
And when we wake up?
When you wake, the abyss will have reached its destination. Wait a little before taking yours.
Bloodline Genesis mode is now active. Once this begins, you cannot keep treating it like a game reward.
I never saw you as a reward.
Two different life rule structures are attempting to merge. Bloodline Genesis requirements met. Current fusion result unknown.
A second confirmation will be required after leaving the Abyss Corruption Zone. Hidden reward granted. Family Haven unlocked.
Family Haven?
Family Haven is the name Pip generated based on the host's understanding. Its true nature is a permanent safe domain that exists outside all instance rules.
After clearance, it can protect the host and the host's bloodline.
What happened?
Pip says it gave us a home.
Us?
Your affinity is at 100%. Were you planning to live somewhere else?
Wake up alive first. Then we can discuss where we're living.
Non-human information structure detected. Converting into language the host can understand.
The Abyss was never a ship. It merely borrowed the shape of one.
It needs those who enter its body to keep believe they are still in the human world.
This isn't a movie.
It's showing what's happening inside the ship right now.
The cabins, corridors, bridge, they're all organs it copied from a ship.
Why is everything playing backward?
It's giving us a clue. When the viewing ends, locate a true bridge.
The bridge is obviously at the bow.
On a normal ship, yes.
Once digestion begins, fear will make you easier to detect.
The ship is eating us! Keep your voice down.
The ship is pushing us toward the stern, but the water is moving toward the bow.
Which means the ship's entire layout has flipped. So the bridge isn't where the map says it is? The film played backward for a reason. We're supposed to search in reverse.
Don't look at it. I can make it think nobody's here.
Did it work?
It's turning the connection around and controlling me. Nobody run. Once it eats you, you never have to be afraid again.
Lilith, wake up!
I can't control it!
Then stop trying to control it. Think of something that scares you more than it does.
Like what?
Imagine what Selena will do to you if you get all of us killed.
It really is tracking fear.
Not tracking it, feeding on it.
Have you lost your mind?
The more we hide, the more certain it is that we're afraid. You look like that, and all you can do is hide in a door and scare people?
Open it if you've got the nerve. I'm in a hurry.
Why did it let us through?
It didn't let us through. Couldn't tell whether I was afraid or provoking it.
The bridge is in there?
At the very least, whatever truly controls this ship is in there.
It didn't leave.
It's using you as its eyes.
Do I need to cut it out?
Could your first answer to anything not be a knife? Close.
You have it under control this time?
I can only keep it from seeing us for a little while.
This doesn't feel like a corridor.
It's a blood vessel. The ship sends passengers toward the stern to be digested. But it sends power towards the bow, where the control center is.
So the real bridge is where those two currents meet.
We take the middle path? No. Take the right path.
The chewing sounds are coming from there.
Every direction on this ship is reversed.
This is the bridge?
For a living ship, it is.
The left lever says stop swallowing.
The middle one says expel guests.
The right one says end voyage.
Why don't we just pull all three at once?
Final Navigation Authority requires 3 players with fully intact self-awareness to operate the controls simultaneously.
That thing touched me. I probably don't count as clean.
I was almost swallowed a minute ago. What if I don't count either?
It already chose.
Pull on my count.
It's reading our fear.
Don't let go.
Liam, you can't pull them all at once!
Why not?
The 3 commands conflict with one another.
Trigger them together, and the abyss will tear itself apart. No one on board will survive.
Then what's the correct order? Stop swallowing first, then expel the guests. And the voyage last.
How long between commands?
10 seconds.
Why would it leave instructions for destroying itself in here?
Because that isn't its weakness.
These 3 levers were always meant to be the final test. If the Abyss did not want you here, you would never have seen this chamber. It is not waiting for you to kill it. It is waiting to see whether, when escape requires 3 people to share the pain, you will cooperate or push someone else into it.
So it knew from the beginning that we'd make it here?
It knows every possible outcomes. But Liam always makes choices it cannot fully predict.
Warning.
Target Selena is bound to the core of the Abyss. Ending the voyage may cause Target Selena to perish with its ship's current physical form.
I know you're stronger than I am. And I know this ship could swallow every one of us whenever it wants. But being powerful doesn't give you the right to decide who I have to lose. Selena, how do I get you out with us?
You can't.
New bloodline response detected. The core bond between Target Selena and the Abyss is weakening.
There is a way. We do it in the order she gave us.
It worked.
Not yet.
Your station's empty!
Navigation authority must remain under three-person operation.
I don't care whether you think I qualify! I'm taking his place, and I'm holding it!
Intact self-awareness and voluntary assumption of responsibility detected. Temporary navigation authority confirmed.
It's abandoning this form of the ship. Once the hull sinks into the Black Sea, everything inside will be dragged down with it.
Everybody through the door!
The exit will close in 20 seconds.
Let go!
No, not happening.
You won't make it through if you keep holding on to me.
The child needs a father who makes it out alive.
You sure?
I can feel it.
Liam!
Move!
Congratulations, player Liam Frost has cleared the Abyss instance. Main objective complete. New bloodline signal detected. 2 life rule structures have entered a stable fusion stage. Final result requires medical confirmation.
Pip says the signal is stable.
Your Pip keeps track of that too?
It gets involved in pretty much everything.
Don't celebrate yet. I can feel a change, but it still needs to be confirmed.
Why is there a medical station on the other side of an instance exit?
A temporary link to Family Haven support facilities has been established.
Looks like Pip is more impatient than we are.
Why are you all standing in the doorway? Anyone who needs an examination? Come inside.
Why are there 2 heartbeats?
One belongs to Selena. The other belongs to the new life taking shape.
How are they?
Stable. The bloodline is adapting to both human and deep wind biological traits at the same time. Once you are outside the Abyss's corruption range, there should be no complications.
Bloodline confirmation complete. A world record has been logged. The world's first stable cross-species bloodline has been confirmed.
Liam Frost has completed the stable cross-species achieved. New life in the Abyss.
Everyone outside can see that?
World announcements cannot be hidden.
Good. Now every rule-born creature knows what you did.
Then they also know not to mess with my family.
Family Haven anchoring complete. Permanent coordinates, Black Reef Island.
Family Haven.
Isn't this reward a little on the nose? At least there's no rent.
In a rule-bound world, rent is pretty low on the list of problems.
Nothing outside can get in. This is no ordinary barrier. Pip merely gave it a name your minds could understand. What truly protects this place is a rule already written into the world itself.
What rule?
No being may cross the gate without permission from a member of this family.
Well, the rule definitely works.
What's wrong?
I had never left the Abyss before. To me, that ship was the entire world.
Not anymore. This is your home now, too. You're touching your earring again.
This time it's only a habit.
Main world results finalized. The host has received a permanent safe domain, a World Tevel bloodline blessing, and the right to choose future instances independently.
Pip's family legacy system has officially entered a stable growth phase.
Will there be more instances?
Yes,
And things more dangerous than the Abyss?
maybe. But next time I won't be going in alone.